position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Toppers! Grab the short pass. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Has the ball. Here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Got the quick completion. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes to the left. He's in the 10. And he slipped through the crowd on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Up in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the field first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse? Make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Toppers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Kentucky 7, Toledo 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Toledo's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air. It's Gleason. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the...
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Let's go. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out in the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Touchdown Rockets! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hart. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
At the
The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Here's the handoff. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Here's a hit.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Got the quick completion. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes to the left. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill has it. Touchdown, Toledo.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll start this drive firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henry. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of fourth down.
Give to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
To the air, it's Gleason. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Trainer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10. Looking to throw again. He's got his man, makes the grab. Touchdown, Rocket. A great catch and run for 6.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
So the offense stays out there on 4th down. They've got to get it to the next time zone to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
He fires one deep over the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl. Send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
Oh my
That was
God.
obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. They're going to run it. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Holly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Caught in the back.
Oh my God, he looked at
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Right on the money. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it behind the line. It's Rudolph. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last one.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got
Whoa!
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal.
And I won't even fucking
From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Right down the boulevard. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work
Oh
to do.
my god!
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oh my god.
And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Henry. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent...
Bro, the running backs are like slow!
They make the stop, and
God
it's
damn!
for a first down. Looks as if we have
Jeez,
an
I'm
injury
running
on
so
that last play. We'll take a
slow.
break to check him out. Now on first down from the 28. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Looking down the middle.
He's throwing
He
fucking
throws the
knuckleballs.
He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. to the ground.
What the
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Barry. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. 1st down and more. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Barry. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Hilltoppers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And that
these niggas are like moving.
defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
I'm gonna go take over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take.
He's going for headed to the end zone.
Oh,
Hilltopper.
that was the toughest drive ever, bro. God damn.
If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
Oh
Get 6 points.
Got it in the middle. It's Rudolph. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on 1st down from the 30. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Finds a tight end. There he, look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
Oh, good D.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Gleason. He lofts it high and deep down the right side. They've got the lead here in the fourth. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Barry. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Finding open areas. Sweet cut there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Oh my God.
And that is the last thing they needed. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
This safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Got his man down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Rockets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further.
These niggas are just not explosive.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense... After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays.